How scary can it be to have 7 kids messing around together? They even put the baby in a tub to play with him just now. They got rid of the family's 18th babysitter. The man was angry, but he was reluctant to teach them a lesson. He had no choice but to go to a babysitter's agency to hire another one. But the agency closed. As soon as they saw him, the man asked the agency to give him another chance, but the agency wouldn't help them anymore. At the same time, the children were having a great time at home, stirring socks into mashed potatoes. Another one is playing teeter-totter. The room was a mess, and just then there was a mysterious person at the door. She looked very strange. She claimed to be the new Nanny McPhee. The man quickly smiled at her. He didn't even suspect her identity, and immediately put McPhee to work. When she came into the kitchen, the children were still playing. McPhee ordered them to clean up the kitchen at once, and to go to bed. The children laughed with disdain, and they didn't want to stop. McPhee took out her cane and tapped it on the ground. The energy came out in a flash. The kids realized they couldn't stop their hands repeating the same movements as before at a very high speed. These children are not stupid. They immediately realized that the babysitter was behind it, so they told her to stop and said they'd go back to bed. But the babysitter didn't want to stop because she wanted them to learn to use the word please. But the little devils wouldn't give up so easily, and McPhee couldn't resist, turned around, and pretended to leave. And that's when the kids started to get anxious, because their arms were already sore. And finally they said the word please, and at that crucial moment, McPhee's cane struck again. Green smoke filled the kitchen. When the smoke disappeared, the children were amazed to find that everything in the house was clean and tidy. They were all in awe of McPhee's ability, so they obediently lined up and went back to bed.